Good evening, Secretary General and Deputy Secretary General of Kaisid, Secretary General of the Portuguese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, ambassadors of the state parties to Kaisid, religious leaders, staff and friends of Kaisid, friends of mine, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly a pleasure and an honor to be here, to be able to attend this ceremony of the 10th anniversary of Kaisid. I'm especially pleased to be able to celebrate with Kaisid here in Lisbon, my own city, and I believe that this important milestone in the life of Kaisid is also a significant milestone for the city of Lisbon. From the very beginning, the Portuguese government was supportive of Kaisid's establishment in Portugal as the center sought a new home for its activities. We have in Portugal an important track record of hosting and providing a cosmopolitan base for the activities of international institutions. Our humanist tradition, a culture of inclusion, a strong commitment to intercultural dialogue, as well as to multilateralism, of course, create, I think, a fertile ground for international bodies that seek a vibrant ecosystem for their activities. And I'm confident that that is what Kaisid will find here in Lisbon. The landscape here is already quite rich. We have here the North-South Center of the Council of Europe, the Global Platform for Higher Education in Emergencies, the Ismaili Imamat, the CPLP, the Community of Portuguese-Speaking Countries. We have also a number of European Union and UN agencies whose work touches on key areas of our global agenda, such as migration, refugees, maritime security. And now Kaisid joins us here in Lisbon with its mission to build peace through social cohesion, joining this distinguished group of organizations and contributing in an area that is vital for our fractured world, vital in circumstances in which we see cultural diversity, which so much contributes to the wealth of the world, being misused. We see religious diversity that is so important, such an important part of this planet which we inhabit, being misused in order to create identitarian separations, identitarian differences between our people. And the contribution of Kaisid, I think, in these circumstances is highly valuable. Today is a moment to celebrate, but I think it is also a call for action to all of us who engage with Kaisid. I know that at the center there has been a lot of reflection on what this milestone means, what the valuable work of Kaisid over the past decade can and should become over the next decade and beyond. Of the 10 lessons that you have identified some days ago, I would like to underline in particular the relevance of two of these lessons learned. One of them pertains to the return on a strong investment in partnerships, including and perhaps especially with grassroots organizations. I know that the last edition of the European Policy Dialogue Forum, which you organized in Barcelona a few weeks ago, shed light on the evident benefits that emerge from an active participation of civil society bodies, especially those that are representing refugees and immigrants with distinct cultural and religious sensitivities, and involving them in decision-making processes. Participation is a necessary condition for integration. And there, Portugal is also ready to engage with Kaisid and other partners, including multilateral institutions, such as the International Organization for Migration, whose work is only going to become more and more relevant. The other lesson learned that I would like to underscore concerns the need to value the role of media in our societies. This is a dimension that defines our individual and collective abilities to dialogue, and it's a dimension to which Portugal pays close attention to as the election of a distinguished Portuguese high official to be the OSCE representative of freedom of the media has demonstrated. We have high expectations as to the volume of information at our fingertips at each minute. But we have to be similarly demanding as a society about the quality of the information that is disseminated and digested. The recent training that Kaisid has offered to close to 30 journalists from 11 different Arabic countries on how to fight hate speech and how to accurately cover religious and ethnic topics is a great example of how to preserve freedom of expression and of media. And I hope that it is possible to take forward this experience. As Kaisid settles into its new location in Lisbon, as it prepares for the new decade ahead, and as it seeks to contribute to the highly complex world in which we live, I believe that it is vital that Kaisid should benefit from as wide and as diverse a support as it can. You can certainly, of course, continue to count on Portugal's support. So my suggestion, modestly, is that you should continue to build synergies with those international organizations in Portugal and beyond, that you should continue to reach out and to engage more countries in your work. And, of course, we look forward to you joining us in the work that we will start to undertake as hosts of the 10th Global Forum of the United Nations Alliance of Civilizations, which will be here in Portugal in 2024. And of course, we hope that Kaisid can be an important partner on that occasion. In short, happy 10th anniversary to Kaisid. We look forward to the next 10 years and to many more beyond that. We look forward to working with you and interacting with you daily here in the city of Lisbon. Thank you very much.